Wow, what's up? What's up? What's happening? You strapped and you locked into the one and only Sea Smoke, Sea Smoke. And wherever you see smoke, there is fire, lightning, thunder, brimstone, and lava. Keep it up full and bright. This is CY and Smokey Dan at the control. Don't touch.
This is a request.
Yo, what the baddest mix this time, man? Tell me nothing.
Racism is alive and well. If we as black people and people of color get ourselves together, form some kind of identification, foundation, we talk economic it's called capitalism business. So real. Listen to me, Lord. Racial profiling. It's a serious thing, bird without wing. Racial profiling. Listen, me king, this on your top of ranking. Racial profiling. It's a serious thing, bird without wing. Racial profiling. I saw the thing said in a this I cannot breathe. Living while black, much less gonna Starbucks. Living while black, up against the clan. Living while black, life in my hand. Living while black, color my skin we under constant attack. Master race, master plan, the drive me hold me back. Smoke it on, little rhythm, give me one drop. Your movements, they just can't stop. I cannot tell what other people see. Hermit party will call the COP. I cannot enter a pool as a POC. Pool patrol caller calling the COP. Fire grill in the park as a POC. Barbecue Betty will call the COP. If I check into an AR and B, my persuasion cannot be a for POC. Racial profiling. It's a serious thing, bird without wing. Racial profiling. Listen, the king is on the top around king. Racial profiling. It's a serious thing, bird without wing. Racial profiling. They feeling emboldened. Showers them thinking it's golden. Y'all them lips loose like Snowden. Like they don't know say we are the chosen. Them entitled and privileged. Them could call us the human race savage. It's nothing but a sacrilege when we get used as collateral damage. Racial profiling. It's a serious thing. Bird without wing. Racial profiling. Listen, me king, this on your top of ranking. Racial profiling. It's a serious thing. Bird without wing. Racial profiling. Take the things that in a this shit sting. Overdosing on the Kool-Aid. Them consume with disdain and hatred. The masses is tired of being berated. Like that civil wars get started. All due to them policies. Ripping apart families, privately owned shields, housing babies, and then them sleeping with we enemies. Racial profiling. It's a serious thing. Bird without wing. Racial profiling. Not really making Racial profiling. It's a serious thing. Bird without wing. Racial profiling. The things that let's claim say them a Christian. Embodiment of Satan. Like robots, they program. Fi mimic the administration. Aye. Europeans, magicians, deflection, distraction, things that we forget it, about the collusion. Right now, then they look for lift the sanctions. Chain immigration, applicable only to them. What about him and the nuclearization? Like Palestinians, mass incarceration, no equitable education. All them a preach about the division, hell-bent on world domination, depopulation, spending trillions on education, in a higher meditation, love of religion,
Yeah. Oh, you want to put them on?
listen me king. Well, it's a serious thing like bird without wing. Racial profiling.
Well, big up the name from my crew, GNG, same way. Wolfpack crew in the place again, yo, man. Lord, in the Lord I put my trust. How can you say to my soul, leave like a bird to your mountain? In the Lord I put my trust. How can you say to my soul, like a bird to the mountain? As the man, them have to set up a foundation. Can't live in society corruption. Them have a plan for elimination. There's the creation for every man with no anglers of sun. Open up your eyes and come live. Like I'm up in life where you know with a figure. Breathing on me love, beating on me heart. Choosing the best man, live out the dark. Tell them the Lord I put I trust. How can you say to my soul, like a bird to the mountain? Yeah. In the Lord I put I trust. How can you say to my soul, like a bird to the mountain? Say me not go round again. We have to get the spirit and gun. We have to run again. We have to come beat like a drum. We have to do again. Never that man, me have to smile like a whip. Me have to crack it at the top. You know you're in a drum again. This shaman in come again. Live a life again. Stronger than the feminine. We a man again. Live up like the king and we are. Live up in life for me. We must come and tell them in the Lord right what I trust. How can you say to my soul, like a bird to the mountain? In the Lord I put I trust. How can you say to my soul, like a bird to the mountain? The Rasta man, them have to set up a foundation. Can't live in society corruption. Them have a plan for elimination. There's the creation for every man when you're angles and sun. Open up your beer and make me see. Like a muffin stain, well you know it at the clip. In the sunlight we are surely agree. But in the dark we can't see. In the Lord I put I trust. How can you say to my soul,
Baker,
yes sir, to the mountain?
and welcome you to the show.
How can you say to my soul, like a bird to the mountain? Say me not go free again. You have to roll with them, me not go run again.
I'd like to welcome BNB Entertainment.
spirit it control me.
Thank you. I'm blessed to be here.
Wow, what's up? What's up? What's happening? You strapped and you locked into the one and only Sea Smoke, and wherever you see smoke, there is fire, lightning, thunder, brimstone, and lava. Keep it comfortably bright. This is why and Smokey done at the control. Don't touch and don't move.
And this part of this segment called Speak Your Mind. I'd like to welcome B&B Entertainment.
Thank you for having us.
So, why don't you tell me a little bit about the B&B Entertainment you got going on?
Well, first off, introduce myself. Yes, I will be talking. I'm B&B Entertainment, Baker and Baker Enterprise is the name of my company. But we have decided, Smokey has given me the opportunity, and I thank him for it. We've been doing some very deep discussions about our people and who we are, where we come from, and who we represent. Some questions that I had growing up and that I have now as an adult is one major question that I know probably a lot of young Black men in America or in different parts of the world today have that same question. Why is it other races and why is it that other people or other nationality of people have such hate for us as individuals, meaning the Black community as a whole? And it's like anywhere or everywhere you go, we are constantly being oppressed out of all the people in the world. So with that being said, we started just in the last couple of years doing some studies about trying to understand and know who and where we come from. And we started reading from a book that was very informational about our people, about the destruction of our people, about the rise of our people. And as a young African American male born and raised in America, we were taught pretty much our history started in slavery. That's what we were taught in our school system. I don't know what were you taught, Smokey?
We were taught world history, not American history.
World history.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
It
world
wasn't until
history. I'm sorry?
It wasn't until I came up here in 1988, 87, when I started learning about American history.
Yes. And it's exactly what they said it is. American, his story. His story. That's the part we fail to understand. See, it's not our story. That's why when we learn about American history, being over here in America, we feel like it doesn't suit us because it's not our story at all. Okay, it's his story that's being taught to us for us to see this world where we live in the eyes of him. And that's we as young Black men and as men in America, Black men in America, we have to understand and realize that we can't see the world through the eyes of our oppression. We can't see the world through the eyes of any other race but besides who we are.
Yes.
Okay. You know, and that brought me to a book that I had started reading called The Destruction of the Black Civilization by Counselor Williams. And I'm saying that to say, as we continue to go on through this podcast, and if anybody wants to join with me we could look into those things which are in those books, in that book, because that book has valuable information, and it starts off by talking about the golden age. And if we don't know our history, then we don't know anything about a golden age. And if we know our history, we know that our ancestors are the forefathers of a golden age. Okay? And you wonder, okay, well, what's the golden age? That's the Golden Empire. That was back when Ethiopia was pretty much the empire of Africa back then. Okay, with King Menes. So those are some of the things that we will be discussing, such as the dynasties that were started up in the land. We have from almost like 20 something dynasties that was there. And the first few dynasties, I won't go into specifics right now, but the first few dynasties were all black. That's something that they don't teach us in history over here in America. They don't teach us that. So that's one thing that we're going to be doing, is trying to teach our history as to oppose his history.
All right. Well, Mr. B&B, as I know, known is called Enterprise. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I would love for you. I love the introduction. I would love for you to be on the next segment. I mean, it's always a pleasure. You understand me? If you want to give them a little more off on how you met Mr. Smokey, or Smokey or Studio One, you know what I'm saying? You can elaborate on that a little more too.
Yes. So we both do, well, I guess we have a trade that we are both skilled in when it comes to landscaping and lawn tech. That's how I really met Smokey. My brother was working for a company. Him and Smokey were working for a company together, and I was in search of employment at the time. And my brother ended up getting me the job at a specific landscaping company that him and Smokey were working at. And when I first got to the company, it's quite a big company. They had quite a few different crews in the company, within the company. There were different crews within the company. So when I got there, the crew that I was on was the same crew as my brother. And I was on that crew for maybe about 3 months, give or take. Then they took me from off of the crew that I was on with my brother and put me on the crew with Smokey and a couple of other guys. At that time, I didn't know anybody, so we started talking, and over time we became real close friends. Okay, and as we became friends, we started discussing things, and they say what, iron sharpens iron. And as we became friends, we started discussing things that most people wouldn't talk about, or the average person doesn't talk about. And with that being said, the friendship just grew from there. To the point where he has his own studio and asked me about coming to participate on this podcast, on this Speak Your Mind. So that's how we're here.
He gave me some information, right? And he was like, there was one time I was cutting back in some, he called it a culbut or something like of that sort, a Pacific place, Cobasat. And he said he turned it into a joke because he flipped over in 3 times in the 72-inch machine deck, something like that. And who was the first person there to help him out?
Yeah.
He told me that Mr. B&B.
Yes, sir. That's true.
That's that, man. Before anybody else showed up, he said that how he was the first one on site.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's always a pleasure, my brother. You understand?
Yes,
me?
sir.
And
Always. And
I'll be looking forward to speak with you again. You understand? We're going to elaborate more on that content you were speaking about there.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I would like to call it
Definitely.
the Black Man Foundation.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Black Man Foundation.
It's always a pleasure, and you're more than welcome. Once again, I'd like you to big up the show before, you can always sit back and listen to some music. And I'll wait for another contender to come in. If it's not, you're more than welcome to come out and you can give an outro. This first segment is going to be like about 30 minutes. I'm trying to get it set off. With the man behind the scene, Smokey Dan over there. You understand me? Smokey at Studio One. Yo, big up yourself, my youth. You understand me? I like to big up everybody on the shows. My bedroom from New York, Mr. Samurai, aka CY, C Smoke Productions. That's going to be a new umbrella coming out soon. You understand me? I'm going to be trying to do a little, I like to call it little videos. You understand me? They want to call it movies, but you understand me? Short and simple, in and out. And it's a pleasure of you, you know what I'm saying, coming forward and joining us on this team. You understand me? Always a pleasure, brother. Looking forward to see you again.
Yes, sir.
You understand me? Up top, boss life.
Yes, blessings.
Yes, Dandela.
Signing out.
Wow. What's up? What's up? What's up? You strapped and you locked into the one and only Sea Smoke. And wherever you see smoke, there is fire, lightning, thunder, brimstone, and lava. Keep it up full and bright. This is CY and Smokey Dan at the control. Don't touch and don't move.
What a wonderful feeling. Kind of music that goes through your heart. Skia, it's music. What a wonderful feeling. Kind of music that goes through your heart and touch your soul, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's Ganzi. Come to give you what you need. A pure love. Hear me out. Skia. This is the life we live. We're keeping it positive. And nothing in the world's gonna change me, no. This is the life we live. We're keeping it positive. And nothing in the world's gonna change me. Sometimes I sit and meditate, up in my brain stage. I see this life that I've been living really got to change. This gangsterism, rude boy life and all you think it is. You check the fine print, straight penitentiary. So what the message is, make sure you're living positive. Clean and pure hearts, that's the only way you want to live. So from this day forth, there'll be no more negative. And I do Rastafari, last year I'm in positive. Yeah. This is the life we live. We're keeping it positive. And nothing in the world's gonna change me, no. This is the life we live. We're keeping it positive. And nothing in the world's gonna change me. Say what we need in this world is more love for each other. Don't forget the Bible say that you're your brother's keeper. But no, we rather kill, fight, and backstab one another. VI people, can't you see that war is not the answer? It's love and unity, that's what we need in the streets. The Tree Island really represent the Holy Trinity. Not gonna stop and point no finger, just gonna start it with me. Me are the one them from who can see. Yeah. Big tune. This is the life we live. We're keeping it positive. And nothing in the world's gonna change me, no. This is the life we live. We're keeping it positive. And nothing in the world's gonna change me. Listen. Now look up into the world and say how things are running. In each and every city, used to die by the gun, and who no die by the gun get locked up and condemned. For the ghetto, use no stand a chance in the system. The shit still set up just for control with mind, and I keep us in a wicked state of mental confinement. Trick us up and bring in all type of president. What about change soon come? Whatever, man. You think you're clever, man? This is the life we live. We're keeping it positive, and nothing in the world's gonna change me, no. This is the life we live. We're keeping it positive, and nothing in the world's gonna change me. Nothing in this whole wide world gonna change me. Nothing in this whole wide world.
All my days, I wanna love you. All my days, I wanna touch you, I hold you. All my days, I wanna fight for you. Would you fight for me? All my days, I wanna love you, I love you. She gave me the love, I give her the healing. She required a man. I promise her I will be there. I took what she took mine. No need for stealing. Make her own galaxy universe. All the stars she designed. You are my princess. I am your knight. Any trouble come to you. I won't hesitate to find me. While you're sleeping like a baby, I will watch over you all night. Every time we get together, boom, boom, dynamite. Know you will keep it from mine. Still there to the white. Whenever you get salty, I got to do all right. We come together, I'm gonna see all my days, I wanna love you, all my days, I wanna love you, I hold you. All my days, I wanna fight for you. Would you fight for me?
Speak your mind.
All my days, I wanna love you,
Peace mode.
Let me caress you, baby. Let me take care of you, baby. My ship is indestructible, baby. Where we're going is magical, magic, unforgettable. Wanna take you to the sea, Mount Everest, take you out to Egypt. Look around, makes me love it. Wanna do sweet and green. I wanna love you. All my days, I wanna touch you, I hold you. All my days, I wanna fight with you. All my days, I wanna love you. All my days,
What's up, the man called Smokey? Answer the man called Cough. I'm the
After so many years of struggling, suddenly I see a new day is dawning. I've had many bad breaks and many setbacks, bad decisions, irresponsible acts. But now I see a new day is dawning. I can see the success rising over the horizon. I can see a new day is dawning. The sun is rising over the horizon. Stand aside and watch me enjoy my blessings. Yeah. Come and join the fun. No need for hating. I paid my dues. Sometime I win and sometime I lose. But right now, hey, it's my time of prosperity. Don't try to fight me. Eternity is my destiny. Oh, yeah.
What's up?
Stand
What's
aside
up?
and
What's
watch
up?
me.
You strapped and you locked into the one and only Sea Smoke, Sea Smoke. And wherever you see smoke, there is fire, lightning, thunder, brimstone, and lava. Keep it up full and bright. This is CY,
Many bad
and
breaks,
Smoky
many
at the control. Don't
bad.
touch and don't move.
Bad decisions, irresponsible acts. Even when opportunity came knocking, I did not open, but right now, finally I can see. I knew day is done. Oh, I see the sun god rising over the horizon. I see the Rasta star. Oh, yeah. Yes, the Lord is I shepherd, and I shall not want. He make it and I to stand up in green pastures. He restore it and I soul. Come with me, a peaceful Zion water. Come and enjoy.
Big up your Lisa. Big up your stick. Big up Smokey at Studio One. Yes.